All right, let's talk about something that could totally change how we get data from the web. It's a new experimental tool called Spidercreator, and it's basically an AI that acts as your own personal web scraping coder. You know the feeling, right? You're looking at a website and it's just full of amazing information. Product prices, contact lists, you name it. And you think, man, I wish I could just pull all of this into a spreadsheet. But actually getting that data out, it's usually a massive technical headache. So the old way of doing this, it's called web scraping, was a real chore. You either had to be a developer or go hire one. It took hours, sometimes days to write the code. And the worst part? The second the website changed its layout, poof, your scraper was broken. But the new way? It promises something completely different. You just tell an AI what you want and let it figure out all the hard stuff.
And that brings us right to the star of the show today, Spidercreator. The best way to think about it is like having your own dedicated AI programmer, just waiting to build a data-gathering robot for you on command.
The idea behind it is, well, it's just brilliant in its simplicity. You describe what you want done, and the AI literally opens a browser and performs the task. By watching its own actions, it figures out how to write the Python code to do that same task again and again automatically.
So here's the key thing you need to know. Spidercreator uses those same kinds of large language models, or LLMs, that power tools like ChatGPT, but it's focused on one very specific job. You give it a prompt in plain English, and it gives you back a ready-to-go web scraper. They're often called spiders, built with a really popular tool called Playwright.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. This sounds a little bit like magic, right? So let's pull back the curtain and actually see how this works. How does a simple sentence turn into a complex piece of working code? From your point of view, as the user, it couldn't be easier. Seriously. Step 1, you write a prompt, just describing what you need. Step 2, the system does its thing and hands you a Python script, a spider, that's ready to run. That's it.
Super simple on the outside, right? But on the inside, it's incredibly complex. So, what is the AI really doing while it's thinking?
Okay, this is where it gets really fascinating. The AI has this super methodical, 5-stage process. It records itself, makes a plan, and then generates a bunch of different code options. But here's the killer move, stage 4. It actually tests all of them to find the best one. Then it combines the winning pieces into the final script. It's not just blindly writing code, it's testing, it's refining, and it's finding the best possible solution. All right, theory is great, but let's see this thing in action. How does a simple request turn into actual functional code? Check this out. This is an actual prompt somebody used. Notice how conversational and clear it is? It's telling the AI to go to a homepage, find the products, and for a few of them, click the link to get even more details. See that? No code, no technical jargon, just plain English instructions. And from that simple little description, the system spits out the final result. So, what does this AI-written code actually do? And this is just a brilliant way to show the output. Instead of throwing a wall of code at you, this is what that code does. It completely automates the process. It goes to the site, finds every single product, pulls out the key information, clicks through to get more, and then organizes everything neatly. It's exactly what the prompt asked for. This all sounds incredible, right? But there's always the practical question. What's the catch? What does it cost, and who is this really for? Let's break down the economics of it. So the whole idea here, the economic trade-off, is really smart. It's not about being free, it's about being efficient. The AI is only used one time to create the scraper. That means running it over and over again is incredibly cheap. So here's the magic number they found in their tests. It costs about $2.50 in AI processing fees to generate the code for one type of web page. And remember, that's a one-time thing, a creation fee. And this table just makes the value proposition crystal clear. To create a scraper that can handle, say, a product list and a product detail page, it might cost you about $5. Compare that to the old way, which costs hours of an expensive developer's time. But once that spider is built, running it costs pennies, no matter who made it. You pay a tiny fee upfront to save a mountain of cash on development. It's a no-brainer. So who is this really for? Who gets the most out of this? Well, it's perfect for anyone with recurring data needs. Think about large companies that track competitor prices every day, or marketing teams that need to find leads from hundreds of similar websites. This is an absolute game changer if you need to build lots of scrapers that do similar things.
Okay, let's zoom out for a second. What does a tool like Spidercreator tell us about where software development itself is headed?
Because really, this project is way more than just a cool tool. It's like a signpost. It's pointing toward a future where that gap between describing what you want and actually having the software to do it gets way, way smaller.
This is basically a sneak peek at some huge trends. It's the ultimate version of low-code or even no-code development. It's AI assisting programmers, not replacing them, by automating these tedious, specialized jobs. And the creators have this fantastic term for it, vibe coding. I love that. You just describe the vibe, the intention, and the AI handles all the nitty-gritty details.
And I just have to share this little detail from their project page because I love it. It's just a great reminder that behind all this futuristic AI stuff, there are real, passionate people building amazing things. In this case, from a town in Uruguay.
So we'll end on this thought. Think about it. Web scraping is notoriously tricky and fragile. It requires a deep understanding of the messy, unpredictable structure of the web. So if AI can crack this nut, what's next? Automating database queries? Generating mobile app screens? What other specialized, annoying coding task is about to be automated away? It's kind of mind-blowing to think about.